a tip on how to raise your kids. I'm not telling you how to raise your kids. I'm just giving you a tip. So, you're raising your kids, right? 1 through 7 years old, and you're always there, right? So you're like, hey, I raised my kid right. It's time for me to let my kid experience by himself. You're wrong. If you're not gonna raise a kid 1 through 7 years old, 7 through 14 years old, man, she's gonna hide his life away from you. If you're not gonna raise a kid from 7 years old all the way to 14 years old, she is gonna hide their life away from you. Some things that you never knew might pop up when they're 27, 28. If you're not gonna erase, this is so important. This is the main idea of this video. This is the most important thing that I'm gonna say in this video. If you're not gonna raise a kid 14 years old all the way to 18 years old, that's when the kid is a kid. That's when your daughter is a daughter. That's when your son is gonna be a son. Alright? Raise your kids from 0 years old, that one day. Raise your kids from 1 day all the way to 18 years old. I'm only saying 18 years old because he's a man now. She's a woman now. Alright? And if she still fucks up, he still fucks up, leave him alone. Make him fuck himself, make him kill themselves. It doesn't matter. They failed life, not you. Because you tried. Alright? How to raise a kid, a tip. From the number 1 day that he was born all the way to 18 years old. I hate people that hate, oh my god, mostly white people. Mostly you white people, y'all raise y'all's kids from a 1 day to 7 years old, right? So you're like, hey, my child is good. I was there from 1 day to 7 years old, right? It's mostly you white people. That's everybody, but mostly you white people. So y'all leave him alone, and there your daughter go, middle school, 8th grade, hoeing around and shit, and you don't even know, hey dad, I want to go sleep over, and you don't even know what's going on because your white ass, soft ass is fucking soft. Raise your kid. If you give them a phone, this is a new generation. This video was never made before. This is new information for the next generations, for you white folks. If you buy your kids a phone when they're in 3rd grade, you go through their fucking phone every single day. Oh, I'm cursing at you, boy. This is my way of your parents saying, fuck you. If you're black, if you're Mexican, if I haven't named your culture that you didn't even create, if I haven't named it yet, raise your kids from 1 day all the way to 18 years old. After 18, man, fuck them. Fuck them. They didn't pay attention to you. Fuck them. Make them go kill themselves. That was their key to life. Their key to life was to kill themselves. Alright? The most important years, after 7, right? After 7 years old, you and your wife, days after days, we just raised our kids. You're wrong. Now he's going to middle school. Now he's going to high school. Now he's going beyond that. So you be there for your kid. Be there for your kid. Not just from the day 1 that he was born all the way to 7. That's where you fuck up. That's where I learned from white people. Alright? I'm not just bashing at y'all. I got a Banshee in my fucking garage, man. I don't give a fuck on who I Banshee. I made that word up, but Banshee, I got a Banshee in my garage. I don't even like it, it's too little. Excuse me. How to raise a kid. A tip. Raise them from the day 1 all the way to 18 years old. Not just to 7 years old. That's where you fuck up. Yeah, you raised them, but you don't know him yet. You don't know him or her yet. raise your kid, if you're not gonna raise your kid, don't come in your bitch. Don't come inside of your bitch. If you're listening to me right now and you didn't raise your kids right, it was better off me coming inside your bitch. You're never alone.